Hello and welcome back to Token Watch. I just wanted to do a quick one today on Presearch, a little bit of an update. I thought this was interesting. As you know from my last video, if you've looked into it, Presearch is a decentralized search engine similar to Google, fairly quick. So if we do League of Legends, you get essentially similar results, but just without the kind of infrastructure that Google's built for its ad partners. And instead of the servers being run, or Google owning the servers where all the data is held, it's run on individual nodes that people can host. That helps keep the server up and the speed. It's led by a great team. It's been around since 2017, but only recently they got added to the Android choice screen. So now you can choose Presearch as an option on your Android phone. And it led to this pump. I bought in originally at 6 cents. I sold at 32 up here, which I was fairly happy about. Made me, a lot of money. And then it kind of found this floor over the last, 2 weeks or so, or week or so, in between 20 and 23 cents. But it's holding pretty well. Pretty good volume. About, let's see, it seems to be between $2 and $4 million worth of volume each day. It's got, let's look at the holders. It's got, 10.5K holders, slight increase in that. Some decent buying, but essentially the thing that I'm interested in, and this is why I want to make this video, I don't have too much information on it, but I was listening to Pivot, the podcast with Scott Galloway and Kara Swisher, the recent episode. They were talking about how Google is facing antitrust claims again, this time led by Merrick Garland. Actually, I don't know if it's Merrick Garland, but essentially the Biden brought in two new, let's see, Biden antitrust team. I don't know if this is going to get me anything. So apparently Biden is assembling a big antitrust all-star team. Yeah, it's this, Lena Khan, that's the name. Lena Khan, let's see. Silicon Valley political, Lena Khan, yeah. I think there's one other person. Essentially, it's like he put together these people who really know what the hell's going on with these big tech companies, and they're bringing some serious antitrust cases against them. And again, this isn't the type of thing that'll, if it, bears any fruit, it won't be, in the next weeks, months, maybe even years. But I do think this bodes well for the likes of someone like Presearch, who is a, potential competitor to Google. And regardless of if this goes through, if this, somehow starts gaining traction and momentum and people start talking about it, this could push people towards Presearch just as an option. And if Google does get broken up, even though the way they'd probably get broken up is more towards, YouTube being broken off, but any weakness for Google is a strength for Presearch. So I thought I'd put this on people's radars. Keep an eye out on the DOJ's case against Google, the antitrust lawsuits. And see if that affects the price of Presearch, obviously being a competitor. I'll do an update if anything kind of comes of it. There's no real, again, I don't do TA, but doesn't look like there's any real indicator that Presearch wants to break out. They did find this new level pretty steadily, and it's, it has not gone really below this 20-cent mark in a while, which is probably a good sign. But again, $84 million market cap, still relatively small, good trading volume, good holders. And this is something that could potentially push us over the edge and give them the traction that they need. So just wanted to put this on your radar. And yeah, Presearch.